What's up, everyone, and welcome to, it's the TheDevonDilemma. And today, I just wanted to do a video, because I haven't done a video in a while, so, don't know what to do. So I decided, let's do an animation video. I haven't done one of those yet. So, basically, this is Pencil 2D. You can go look up Pencil 2D and animate and download it, and it's for animation. So I'm going to give you a quick tutorial before I start my episode. Down here is the layer HUD. You can add layers over here, or FPS, frames per second. I keep it at least 24, which is basically the designer's minimum. If you're making them at 12 FPS or lower, try and step up your game. This can obviously go all the way down to 1 FPS, which, I mean, and now if I play it, do you see how slow that is? But now, let's increase that frames per second to at least 24. Let's put it 25. And now let's play it. See how much faster that is. Now let's say I continue it. Basically, pressing this plus button will, create a new frame. Everything you've done in the last frame will be deleted. If you press this minus frame, you'll delete an entire frame. If you press this button, you will copy the frame which you are on. Now, here are the tools, and here are the colors, and I don't really want to go through them that much anymore, because this isn't a tutorial for how to do pencil. This is a tutorial on what I like to call the squish and squash mechanics. So let's play it. So it's, as you can see, it's gone smaller. Now, I want to make a transformation. And how do I do this? I want to transform this ball into a human. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the squish and squash transformation. So, we've gotten to this far. And I'm going to make one more frame smaller. And now, I'm going to skip this middle frame and go straight to here. And now I'm going to start rotating it. Every 2 frames. And then flattening it here. So it has both squashed by becoming smaller and squished by becoming thinner. Now I'm actually going to move these apart, because it's a bit too fast for you to properly register. There we go. Perfection. And I'm just going to add a few in between frames. So let's add a frame in between here. So let's have it here going down, but not quite. This is the part where it gets a little bit more complicated. It becomes smoother, but it takes more time. So let's do it like that. And there we go. So now I'm going to use the squish and squash mechanic, or, principle. So now we have, I'm just going to turn that on so we can see the onion layer. So now we're going to actually have a break. Get rid of that. And we're going to have it's been 1 second. And now I'm going to have another second of break. 2 seconds of break before adding a new frame. So it looks like this. And then I want it to inch upward. So let's make another frame. I want it to inch upward. Now I want it to oh so slightly change. There we go. Now I'm going to have a short break. And then it's going to get up slowly but surely. And as soon as it gets up, it's going to have feet. So let's see what it looks like so far. I'm just going to turn off the onion layer and go. So we have the break and it is now a human being. Or at least a headless being. Now I'm just going to add another frame. And I'm going to draw it a little bit taller. I draw the feet further apart. And now I want to draw a head. But I want to draw the head slowly as a transformation. So let's get the body in here. And now you have to copy this frame. And now I'm going to draw a small circle, which I will then transform into a bigger circle. Oh, no, that's wrong. Which I will then transform into a even bigger circle. Which I will then transform into an even bigger circle. And just rinse and repeat. And there we go. And that's going to be the end of our little animation. So, what uses does Squish and Squash have? Well, they have use for transformations, like I am showing you. Squish and Squash can feel very realistic and then very not realistic at the same time. I'm going to show you a frame. I'm going to show you some which you can use squash and stretch. So there's a person and he's mad. He's very mad. And his fist, I don't know, he's doing something. He's got a fist out. And now, watch this. Every 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 frames, add a new one. And I'll make his arm bigger. Quite bigger. I'll make his... Oops. I'll make his fist bigger. I'm basically making his entire arm bigger. Now, why am I doing that? Because if I make another frame, making his arm smaller again, let's see how that looks. Can give more of a blurry effect. So if you want, have you ever seen those memes where it says triggered? Yeah, well that's where you use the memes. To have that shaking effect. It works especially well if you have a higher FPS than 20. You see, if we make it 40 and play the whole thing, it's not only faster, as you can see, these frames, it looks as if it's tension. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and one last thing before I go. I want you to comment down in the comments section what you want a tutorial on. It can be anything. I was thinking of teaching you guys about the paranormal, since that's really what I'm good at. So what do you guys think? Should I do it? Should I not? Would you guys want to? Make sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button. And make sure you turn on notifications and everything else to make sure that you always see all of the videos of TheDevonDilemma. And with that, I say to you, peace.